Ice cream is weird, but maybe I should say milk is weird. If you try putting milk into an ice cube tray in the freezer, you won't end up with ice cream. You'll end up with really sad, disappointing, milky ice cubes. So how does milk become something creamy like ice cream? Well, we know milk turns into a lot of other interesting things. It turns into cheese, turns into butter, turns into yogurt, and of course, ice cream. So today you're going to learn how to make your own ice cream at home in a plastic bag using just really simple household tools and ingredients and a few things to make it taste good. So before we can get started, you'll need to prepare some ingredients. You will need 1 cup of half and half. You can also try heavy cream or non-dairy half and half. 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 quart bag or sandwich sealable bag, 1 gallon freezer bag, 3 cups of ice cubes, 1/4 cup of coarser rock salt, and measuring cups and spoons. So now to get started, we'll want to measure out our milk. I'm using a half cup to measure it and put it in twice, just because it's a smaller cup and it'll be a lot easier to fit into my sandwich bag. So very carefully pour that in. Try to prop up the bag so that it doesn't tip over and spill out all of the milk. Now once we have our milk in there, we're going to measure out our granulated sugar, and of course put our lids. So our granulated sugar, that's going to be 1 tablespoon. So you can level it out using the top of your box there. It can be a little tricky to kind of scoop through a smaller box. So then pour in your sugar into the bag. And next we're going to measure out our 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So now we have our core ingredients for our ice cream. We're gonna seal up the bag, but before we close it all the way, we'll try to press the bag and try to get some of that air out so that we don't have a big air pocket as we're mixing stuff together. So seal that up. Next, we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of salt to our 3 cups of ice cubes bag. So just get that in there and then put in your bag of cream mixture into your ice cube bag. And again, like before, we're going to seal it up and make sure that we press out some of that extra air pocket before we seal up the bag completely. So now that we have our bag of ice full of salt, and then we have our future ice cream, our milky mixture in here, we can start shaking it. I would recommend using a hand towel or some oven mitts so that you're not so cold from holding onto this for about 10 minutes. It takes a long time. Possibly even longer than 10 minutes. It depends on, the temperature around you, depends on your ice. So now we cover that up and we start shaking. Now for a moment of science. So ice cream is an emulsion, and what an emulsion is several types of molecules kind of suspended together that don't normally like to mix. So in our ice cream we have a lot of water molecules. Those will freeze and try to turn into ice crystals. We also have fat suspended in here from the milk fat in the half and half, or whatever cream is used to create the ice cream. So not only do we have water and fat, which don't like to mix together, one is kind of oily and the other one is not a fan of mixing with oil. So those things are suspended together. We also have other molecules that make it taste good, like sugar, which are suspended in our mixture. And we also have a lot of other things, like we have air. So as the ice cream is getting churned or mixed together, a lot of air bubbles will become suspended in our mixture to kind of make it fluffy. So all of these things, which normally would not stay together, are staying together because the ice cream is freezing and moving at the same time as you're shaking your bag and mixing together your ice cream. So another way of accomplishing this, aside from changing the temperature of a mixture to create an emulsion, would be to use an emulsifier. But here we have our bag with ice and our cream that we have inside. And so what's happening is that as the ice is melting, it's absorbing heat from the cream. So as the cream is losing heat, it's going to be getting colder and it's going to freeze. So we're going to shake up the bag. It's slowly freezing, but as we're shaking it, we're introducing air molecules and we're mixing all of those things together that don't like to be mixed until they are stuck together into this emulsion. So that's what's happening inside your bag. The end result is tasty. So this is how our ice cream turned out. It's a little kind of mushy in this bag. I've been letting it sit here for a little bit, so it might be melting already. But let's see what the consistency is like. So if you look at that, it looks very much like it's been frozen and it's a little bit creamy. So I think I can call it and say we have ice cream. So let's try putting it into a ice cream cone. See if that'll work out here. Might be a little too melted for that, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that looks good. So I think that looks like a perfect ice cream cone. Let's try it out. Yeah, that's pretty good. And it's dripping. Kids definitely don't eat ice cream in the library. Thanks for watching this video. We're the Stockton-St. Louis County Public Library. You can follow us on social media. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you'll try this at home. It's a very good time to do it since it's so hot outside. So try making ice cream on your own, and happy sciencing, everyone.